Hello Lefty Wannabes and welcome to my channel, Right Left Hand. It is day 353. Let's get started. We're in week 51, so we will continue writing the date, the day, the sentence, both upper and lowercase 2 times, quote, both upper and lowercase 2 times, increasing numbers and symbols. And the sentence is, the 5 boxing wizards jump quickly. Again, we're writing that because it's a pangram containing all the letters of the alphabet, and we want to practice those letters in a variety of ways. And the quote is, "Men are swayed more by fear than by reverence," by Aristotle. Let's go ahead and get started. As per usual, we're going to write the day over in the left-hand margin, day 353. It is December 19th, 2017. And you can see now just how close we are to getting to the new year. December 19th, 2017, and it is Tuesday. So yeah, and now it's like a week's time is Christmas, so I guess that's something to look forward to. And we'll go ahead and get started with our first sentence. So, the 5 boxing wizards jump quickly. And again, pretty simple sentence, but we want to write it well, want to get it down so that, it's constantly building upon our skills. And I think that's the most important part. So just if you're keeping that in mind, then hopefully this will make more sense. But sometimes, it doesn't always make sense, but you still have to do it. So, that's a pretty common thing. School, when you're young, doesn't make sense why you do it, but it's for the best. Brushing your teeth, doesn't make sense why you do it, but again, for the best. But as you get older, you realize why you do these things. Hopefully you continue them. But as you get older, you also have, more freedom, more choices to make. And you don't have to do everything that, is asked of you or suggested or recommended. And so that's kind of like right here. I'm suggesting you write these sentences with me. But hey, if you just want to watch the video, if it's easier for you to watch somebody else write with your left hand than do it yourself, by all means, do that. But if you want to learn it eventually, you will have to try it, so why not try it with this sentence? Of course, I don't think most people watch like my most recent videos when they first find the channel, or I guess they do because they want to see how much I've improved. But if you are watching it to see how much I've improved, well, hopefully you watch the first one and you see where I'm at now, and then hopefully you've decided to join me in this journey. If not, no big deal either. You got your choices to make. You got to know how to spend your time, what you want to spend your time on, and do that. So I think that's more important than necessarily watching me write with my left hand. All right, we went ahead and finished those sentences, so now we'll move on to the quote, which is, "Men are swayed more by fear than by reverence," by Aristotle. So these past few days, we've been talking more about youth and, what the young are like. And so now we're moving back up to men or, older people, no longer the youth, but the people who are grown. So men are swayed more by fear than by reverence. And I think this has a lot of ramifications. So after I finish writing this, hopefully we can jump into some of those thoughts. And by reverence. a lot of E's in this one. And I think I'll be able to fit Aristotle's name right here. So anyways, what I think he's saying here is that men are coerced or more likely to do something when they're scared or afraid, when somebody is coercing them out of fear or threat, than out of respect for the person that's asking them to do something. You know, this could be in like a battle. You know, you don't necessarily respect your enemies, but you fear them. So you're gonna, fight your hardest because you're scared to die. Maybe with your family or friends. Some people are just scary, scarier than others. So you feel more willing to do what they say. You don't want to be punished or ridiculed, rather than because you think they're such a great person and a good role model. Now, on the other hand, I do think that it's not the best way to rule, or it's not the best way to get people to do what you want them to do. They should do it because they like you and respect you. But maybe as like an initial kind of initiator, I guess, for obedience or for willingness to do something for you. Maybe fear is the best way to start out, like football coaches or basketball coaches, really any coach. They operate on both levels, both playing fields. Respect and fear, because if you don't do what they say, well, then you're going to have to go run or do extra exercises as punishment, so you're going to do what they say. Now, as you keep on working with them, well, over time, you start doing what they say because you respect them. Hopefully that's kind of like this year, I don't think I can really scare you guys with any tactics. I don't think that's a very good way anyways to get you guys to write with your left hand. But I hope that over time you've seen how I've grown and how I've improved. So maybe you guys want to stick around as well and see that same change in yourself. So it all just depends. All right, and we're almost done here. Looks like I'm gonna have to move on to the second line for Aristotle's name. Uh-oh, I forgot to put by. I have to change that. Maybe I lose a little bit of respect, but that doesn't look very good, but I'll just write it again. And now I'll move on to the second line so that I can continue going. And man, I've been saying every day so far, like, nope, not gonna mess up. Nope, not gonna mess up. Nope, not gonna mess up. And what do you know? I mess up. But there's always tomorrow to, go glitch free, and hopefully it works out. And so now we'll move on to the numbers. We left off on 2,460 last time, so we'll go 2,461 all the way up to 2,480. Yep. And these days are, getting a little, wait, no, it should be 2,640. Darn, I've really messed this one up. 2,640. So when people see the thumbnails, they're gonna be like, what's going on here? This guy didn't know what he was doing. And they'd be right. So 2,645. Because I was thinking, man, I remember doing the 2,500 though, so how am I behind? Well, I wasn't. I was wrong. And so now I've messed up twice today. So hopefully I've made the quota for messing up this week and won't mess up anymore. And hopefully it'll all be good to go after that. So anyways, if you haven't noticed, we're going to 2,660 today, not 2,480. So yeah. Anyways, just keep on writing this here. See how it goes. It looks like it's going pretty well. Almost done with the numbers, and then we'll move on to the quote, or not the quote, but the symbols. So I'll go ahead and move on to those, and so we can finish out this day. I better not make any more mistakes. And I don't think I will, because it's the symbols, and even if I mess something up a little bit, I don't consider that a mistake, because sometimes it's a little bit harder to write the different symbols and whatnot. All right, there you have it, day 353. Thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow and every day to practice with me. Alrighty, goodbye.